y'all,
Hey.
we're Diamond and Silk. Join us on April 26th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for an exclusive interview with Dr. Shiva. Oh, it is an unfiltering conversation with the doctor. So join us on Chatdit. That's ChatDit.com.
The overall understanding typically in the media is, oh my God, bacteria and viruses, right? The movies, like some monster coming in you and it's going to eat your heart out, right? Ebola, you're going to bleed to death. Or it's always been promoted that these viruses come attack us, that they're the ones that come harm us and eat at our tissues. And this is the fear mongering that I talked about in my first tweet, because that fear mongering, which is really based on a fake science and a fake news model of promoting this, is essentially geared to create fear. So we result in shutting down the economy without thinking about it. We have a set of people who don't tell everyone to shut up, which is no more dissent. And ultimately, the idea is to have mandated medicine, top-down, Soviet-style medicine. Someone on the top is going to tell you, me, and all of us what goes into our bloodstream. So it really has a three-part purpose.
So before we go into the three-part purpose, back to the virus. So when I hear you talk about the virus and the different viruses that's inside of us already, how do we contract another virus?
Right, if it's already in us.
Yes, they created the Sustainable Development Goals, which said this is the future. Beautiful. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want, right, all this beautiful world? And the way you get there, but here's the trick here. It says in there, IA 2030 report, no one left behind. First sentence, we must vaccinate everyone. All right. Now that goals is supported by the Gates Foundation, the Clinton Global Initiative, and get this, the Pharmaceutical Manufacturers Association.
We're talking about everything from this pandemic to the coronavirus to even healthy living.
Good health.
So please join us on April 26th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Chatdit.com. That's chatdit.com. ChatDit.com. We want to see your face in the place.
Now, let's stop pussyfooting around this.
Come on.
Okay?
Come on, so.
And let's be really real. Because when I first heard this, I'm like, something is not right.
Something ain't right.
Something is definitely not right. Now, there's billions upon billions upon billions of dollars that's coming out of the taxpayers' pocketbook.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Billions. All right? But if you remember, Diamond,
come on,
and you all, over there in China, you had a lot of people protesting out there in the street.
Honey, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget that because I remember what that leader told them people.
Yes. And we was at a hotel when we saw the leader of China. He said, he uttered these words, that he would take and have their bones turned into dust.
That's what he said.
He would crush their bones into dust. And we looked at each other like, oh my God, this man is cruel.
A monster to me.
And then all of a sudden, when you start hearing this stuff through the grapevine, okay, start hearing it through the grapevine, and then I recall hearing that people that were whistleblowers about what was going on over there,
pretty soon they were gone. They were dead.
And I'm like, okay. Now all of a sudden, it's here,
right,
in America. But now, what I want people to understand is this.
Break it down.
I want people to understand this right here, because what I got to know and ask myself, and what I've been meditating on, and this is just my opinion. This is just my opinion.
You can have one.
Okay, was this intentional? And the reason why I say that, you all, is because you got to remember that President Trump is not afraid to go toe to toe against the status quo.
Oh, no, he's not.
Okay. And see, China have been ripping away at the fabrics of America through tariffs.
They make all of our stuff. And I used to say years ago, I used to say, if we're not careful, these people are going to own us.
That's right. And after President Trump was acquitted from this impeachment hoax, now that was crazy. But once he got acquitted from that, immediately after that, China removed the tariffs from off America because they realized that Donald Trump was not going anywhere.
That's right.
Okay. Okay. They remember that. All right. So China, their economy has been tanking, y'all. It's been tanking. They hadn't been able to rip us off. Right. Because we have somebody with those rough edges that ain't afraid to cut through the bull S.
That's right.
His name is President Donald J. Trump.
That's right.
Yeah. So when I look at this and I found out that China knew about this. They knew about this and they ordered their officials not to say nothing, to take and remove the specimen, to get rid of it. So if China officials ordered this, and if they knew about this, that means they are responsible for this.
That's right.
And anybody that died after that, guess what?
Murder.
That's murder.
Somebody done committed first
degree
murder.
This is murder.
In the first degree.
In the first degree. That's right. That's right. Because your intent is to kill. If it wasn't, you would have told somebody. And we could have gotten a handle on this months ago.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
I don't want to hear nothing about you left-leaning liberals, especially you mofos that sit up there in Congress.
Yeah.
Because remember what you was doing when China was doing their little stuff was you was sitting up pushing this impeachment sham of a scam. That we were going through, that you were taking the country on a turmoil with your BS.
That's right.
So I don't want to hear nothing from you all.
That's right.
And for all of them that sit up there in government, been up there for decades, even half a century.
Yes.
You sit there and you go along with China BS. You don't call them out. And then I blame you, Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders. Y'all been in government. How in the hell is China making the majority of our stuff, medicine
and medicines, life-saving medicines?
Where were you all at?
And then CNN on February the 4th, they uploaded a video where they talked to one of the guys over there before he died. So CNN knew about this as of, and I would say February the 4th, which is a month ago. But why aren't they telling the truth about what the guy done said?
That's right.
Why aren't they telling the truth?
Because they want to create hysteria and panic among the American people, and the ignorant are out there going along with the shenanigans.
Chinese scientists reportedly knew about the coronavirus and its deadly effects as early as December 2019. The New York Post has reported. Now, the New York Post reported this. However, scientists was reportedly ordered by government officials to suppress the evidence, according to the report. Okay? Several genomics companies tested samples that sick patients in Wuhan, the center of the coronavirus outbreak in December. The researchers alerted Belgium of their findings. On January the 3rd, researchers received a gag order from China's National Health Commission with instructions to destroy the samples.
So destroy it, keep it to
themselves. Don't tell us. Rather than hunkering down to contain the virus, Wuhan officials went ahead with their annual potluck dinner for 40,000 families.
Oh, Lord.
See,
you see how they did it?
Y'all think that y'all gonna pull a wool over our eyes and think we're not gonna see what's going on here.
We see it.
Why is the media constantly trying to blame Trump for something that happened in China, y'all?
That's right. And some of you are going along with that. I was on YouTube and I seen this old ugly mofo gonna say he blamed Trump for all of this. when this is China's fault.
Yeah.
You need to blame China.
That's right.
And then you need to look at our U.S. Congress
Uh-huh.
and ask them, why do they allow these mofos to make all of our stuff?
Mm-hmm. The alleged cover-up continue when representatives from the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention on January the 8th visited Wuhan, where officials intentionally withheld information that hospital workers had been affected by patients, a telltale sign of contagion. Now, instead of China, they chose to conceal this instead of reveal this. Why? They want our economy like this.
Oh, they
right
want
here.
the economy tank.
Yeah.
They want our president to look bad.
Yeah.
They could care less about us as Americans.
So, once again, I ask this question. Did China know? The answer is yes.
Oh, yeah.
Did they suppress this? The answer is yes. Are they responsible for this? The answer is yes.
Hell yes.
And is this murder?
Hell
yes. Everybody that's been killed or died because of this Wuhan strand of this coronavirus, China have blood on their hands.
They responsible for this.
And it's time to go after them.
That's right.
Not the American people's
they need
money.
To be paying for
they need to pay for all of this.
Got
all
the
of
whole
this.
world in an uproar.
Yes, and I believe that this was deliberate.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I say it was deliberate because China economy was tanking. And this is a way to get back at President Trump. Now, the Democrats seem to be having a field day with all of this.
Girl, it just, listen.
Celebrating and sabotating about all of this right here.
It's mind-boggling.
And don't realize you're affected as well, Democrats.
Absolutely.
With this being the United States of America, we all are supposed to be working together.
And that's why I don't think a journalist or a reporter should get up and be asking dumb stuff.
Asinine questions.
Let me tell
like
you something. When we're vulnerable, other countries see that.
Yes.
And that's how the enemy sneak in. All right?
It's time for us to make our own medicines right here in the United States of America.
That's right.
The Trump administration is working on an executive order to eliminate the government's reliance on foreign-made medical supplies. 90% of all U.S. antibiotics were manufactured in China.
Right.
Were manufactured in China. Remember whenever Donald Trump got rid of this fentanyl, he put that ban on fentanyl.
Right.
Stop that. I wonder what was that was coming over here in America. How are we going to trust China to give us our life-saving drugs when they knew about a virus that can kill people?
I don't trust China, okay? I've never trusted China, and because they make too much of you don't put all of your eggs in one basket.
No.
You don't give nobody. That's just like you marry a man that ain't got a thing.
Right.
And you put him on all of your accounts
stuff.
And have him on all your stuff. And now look.
That's right.
See, you don't. So I said that to say this here. China is a communist country.
Yes.
Why do we have to have our stuff made dirt cheap?
Right.
Why can't we make our stuff right here in America?
Right.
I want to start seeing made in America. And see, this could be made in the USA. This could be a blessing in disguise.
I was about to say, now God is very clever.
Yes, he is.
Because now people got to work together. This virus don't care who you are, but you got to all live together and work together. Very, very clever. Also, we see that, everything is taking place. Now, when everything is going good, you have President Obama that want to take credit for it.
Yeah, when it's
Where is his ass at now?
That's right. Do he take credit for the chemical warfare that's been happening in our country? The virus warfare, they putting this stuff into our country. We don't know what the heck going on.
He at?
And it's hard to fight something that you can't see. That's
see,
not
don't
tangible.
know. Yeah.
You don't know. And like somebody said, Diamond and Silk, you're precious. Please don't be hugging and stuff on people. Listen, I'm gonna give you the fist pump or the elbow bump when I see you, the fist pump or the elbow bump. And here's another thing. Can I give you just say? Let me say this here, right here. Another thing for you all that sit at the table.
I was just about to say it
at
again.
the dinner table.
At the dinner table.
Or the breakfast table.
Yes.
Or lunch table, and you pull out that nasty snot rag, or you will take the cloth that you rolled the silverware up in and just start blowing your nose. You nasty, and you should get up. And go to the bathroom, do that, and then wash your hands. Because if you don't know it or not, you're spreading germs. Because if that cloth is burgundy, or if it's another color, how are they really washing that where that's going to kill whatever viruses is that's in your nose?
Yeah.
You even got staph in your nose.
I've seen people take the rag out, blow their nose, and then put it back in their pocket and keep right on. Just to go down and take it back out to blow their nose. You don't know where that snot
want to go shake somebody's hand. And that's how you spread germs.
Right. That's right.
Well, I remember one day my mama was sitting at in the restaurant. Ooh. Don't do it in front of my mom.
Don't do it.
And they old too, so don't do it in front of her. But she wasn't that old during this time. And somebody did that across the room. She said, "Stop him! Stop him! Wait a minute! Stop him! He can't do that. He gonna mess up my whole meal. I won't be able to eat my meal."
Right.
And she had to give him a lesson on why he should not blow his nose like that in the table,
especially when somebody trying to eat.
And you know what? He appreciated it too.
Right.
He should, because he just didn't know.
But can I just say this
Come
too?
on.
With all of the money that America has, why aren't we better equipped than this for such a time as this?
I have no idea, because ever since President Trump has been in office, they've been kicking against him.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his people hadn't even been what you call it when they have to go before Congress. They hadn't been confirmed. So President Trump is working with what he got.
Yeah.
That's why I get ticked off with these reporters and these journalists, how they come at him.
Yeah.
Blame Congress for a lot of this BS.
Yes, that's right.
They the one been sitting up there. How you gonna blame a man that's been in office for almost just 4 years? And you got them old heads sitting up there, been in office for half a century, decades, and ain't done nothing. Allow China to do this to our country. You should have got them when SARS happened, but you all didn't do that.
Nothing.
Hey y'all, we're Diamond and Silver. Join us on April 26th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for an exclusive interview with Dr. Shiva. Oh, it is an unfiltering conversation with the doctor. So join us on Chatdit, that's CHATDIT.com.
The overall understanding typically in the media is, oh my God, bacteria and viruses, right? The movies, like some monster coming in you and it's going to eat your heart out, right? Ebola, you're going to bleed to death. Or it's always been promoted that these viruses come attack us, that they're the ones that come harm us and eat at our tissues. And this is the fear mongering that I talked about in my first tweet. Because that fear mongering, which is really based on a fake science and a fake news model of promoting this, is essentially geared to create fear. So we result in shutting down the economy without thinking about it. We have a set of people who don't tell everyone to shut up, which is no more dissent. And ultimately, the idea is to have mandated medicine, top down, Soviet-style medicine. Someone on the top is going to tell you, me, and all of us what goes into our bloodstream. So it really has a three-part purpose.
So before we go into the three-part purpose, back to the virus. So when I hear you talk about the virus and the different viruses that's inside of us already, how do we contract another virus?
Right, if it's already in us.
Yes, there's they created the Sustainable Development Goals, which said this is the future. Beautiful. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want, right, all this beautiful world? And the way you get there, but here's the trick here. It says in there, IA 2030 report, no one left behind. First sentence, we must vaccinate everyone. All right. Now that goals is supported by the Gates Foundation, the Clinton Global Initiative, and get this, the Pharmaceutical Manufacturers Association.
We're talking about everything from this pandemic to the coronavirus to even healthy living.
Good health.
So please join us on April 26th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Chatdit.com. That's Chatdit.com. CHATDIT.com.
.com.
We want to see your face.